Hey all, Heretic here with the patch 26.0 news announcement. The patch will be launching tomorrow, April 4th. Looking forward to this one. It is not a huge Battlegrounds patch, but there are a couple things in there. As you know, we don't typically look at the other modes, the other events. We've primarily focused there on BGs, so we're going to jump down and take a look at the stuff we really care about. First up, we're starting with some minion updates. We have replicating Menace, which was previously a 3-attack, 1-health mech that was magnetic that summoned 3 microbots. It's essentially the same thing, except now it's a 3-attack, 2-health minion magnetic. So no change beyond that. They're just giving it a tiny bit more health. So it's going to buff your minion with a little bit more health. Going to give it just a tiny bit of more staying power. At least in the early game, this has some potential to actually matter. So never complain about getting a little more value out of these minions, because when you have to drop one on the field by itself, it kind of feels subpar. So this is a nice change for this minion. And if you think that maybe they're tweaking mechs just a hair with this, you're not wrong, because Wargear is exactly the same, except being a 5/5 magnetic mech, it is now a 6/5 magnetic mech. Kind of the same deal. Teeny tiny poke, give it a little more attack. I don't see it being hugely effective. I don't take many Wargears. I don't see them get used a lot on streams when I watch other videos of other players, but maybe they're just trying to make this actually seem, like something we want to take. Next up, we have Sire Denathrious. The hero has been returned to the pool, so we'll be getting to do your quests again. If you miss quest and you've missed Sire, he's back. We get to deal with all those fun quest shenanigans again, and we see what happens. I'm kind of happy for Sire to be back. I liked Sire to begin with, so it's nice to see him returning. Finally, Friend of a Friend is back, and Friend of a Friend was a very interesting minion that only lasted 5 days in the game. In 5 days, this minion appeared, disrupted the lobby so badly that it was gone. It's been changed, so it's not as easily abused as it used to be, but at the same time, there's more potential to abuse it. So let me tell you why. First of all, right now, Friend of a Friend is a tier 5, 5/6. When you sell this, discover a buddy. Not so bad. Originally, this minion was a 5/6 neutral. Once again, battle cry, discover a buddy. So essentially the same thing. The original one would work with Bran, though, and Bran allowed some big abuse, especially if you somehow got a golden Bran. And, you're starting to get the picture of the disgustingness you can, come out of this. But the difference is, while you can't use this with a Bran, this version's tier 5, and the original was 6, which means you're going to see these a lot faster, doing a lot more impact in the board, as opposed to before, where it was, they had to get the brand, they had to get that, and then they could super high roll and go basically infinite with the right setup. But now it's tier 5, so it will be a little more impactful. I'm really curious to see how Friend of a Friend does this time. I kind of feel like with the removal of the brand aspect, even at tier 5, it is not too bad, but there's still going to be some shenanigans we see with this. So I'm looking forward to see how this thing plays out. It should be some fun, folks. So there we go. Friend of a Friend back. Couple minion changes. Sire's back. Nothing crazy. What do you think? Little tiny patch. You're probably like, why does Standard get everything? Because, folks, one of the next big patches is going to be us, and it's going to be a big one. So let's just sit back, enjoy the meta as it is now, let the buddies slowly roll out, and, next time we meet, it'll be whatever new thing there is for us to play with. I am super excited for that, because buddies, I don't want more buddies in Friend of a Friend. I want no buddies. I'd rather just have quests. Please, no more buddies. That's just me. What do you think? Are you enjoying the meta where it is now? Do you think that this is how you would have done it in hindsight now that we've had some time on it? Or maybe you've walked it back and you're like, you know what? I don't mind it, right? Let me know. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll hope you had fun. Bye.